Many times a student who asks me what is something they should be doing to ensure that they will be passing their ACC exam in the very first attempt. So in this kind of a lecture, I will explain you what all the things that you should be doing as a ACC student, either you going through a self-study preparation or taking classes from someone else, what all the things that you should be doing so that you will be passing your ACC exam in the very first attempt. This is what the brief introduction about myself. I'm an ACC affiliate and servant success certification and into the teaching since last 3 years. So this video will start with the disclaimer, which is something you need to take care about. Everyone does have their different life, different learning style and speed. So what does it mean? That you should stop comparing yourself with someone who does have different kind of a skill, different kind of the difficulty with the topics, different approach to the syllabus. So comparison should not be the part and the strategy in your preparation. If you come across and come over with this fact that you have to not compare yourself with someone else, the next thing I would like to make it clear is that there is a no shortcut or the trick to clear ACCA paper. Instead, it is basically the combination of the hard work and the smart work. So you always been doing the hard work by yourself. Now I will be telling you what is something this smart work as a faculty you should be doing, or what I will be recommending you as a faculty that you would be approaching or that you would be doing in your preparation so that you can pass your paper smartly. Now let me tell you one thing. This lecture would be summarizing some kind of a generic study which you should be looking onto along with the different strategy which is being made for the different paper. Now to see what is the different study for the different paper, what you can go to the playlist in my um, channel and then go through some of the lectures knowledge key for what is something you need to do for very specific paper. So this is one of the very first thing that you have to take care about. Disclaimer: stop comparing yourself with someone else. The very first thing we should be doing. The second thing is about starting with the exam early. What does it mean? You always wonder what is going to be there in the paper, how the paper will look like to you. And guys, you know the paper is already there. You just need to go to the ACCCB practice platform and just see what all kind of the paper and what all kind of the topic are going to be fixed out in a paper. किस तरीके से पेपर बनाए कैसे बनाए, this is all something accessible and you should be doing in the initial days of your preparation. What is my recommendation is that go to the CB platform and just observe the 5 to 6 paper by yourself, see what all the topic which are being tested here, how the topic are going to be tested here, what is the repetition. All these things can be done so that you would able to know what is the paper structure and how the paper is going to be. Let me tell you guys, the paper for the professional marks is going to be on the basis of the skeleton. Professional level papers is structured out the same way across all the attempt. If there's any some kind of a change in the paper structure, like ACC is bringing up some new changes in 2027. So if this kind of a change are taking place, in that case, there will be some kind of a change. Otherwise, there will not be any change in the skeleton structure of the paper. So what you need to do, you have to observe the paper structure first, and you will see the repetitive pattern. That repetitive pattern will tell you what are the important topic area and what is something you need to look on. So what you have to do, you have to review the 5 to 10 exam mocks and past papers early in the study. Understand what is exam pattern, paper structure and mark allocation. You will able to see what topic are out there that is going to be repeatedly tested and what is the important and weightage of the each topic area which is out there. Then ACC exam pattern usually remain unchanged unless the syllabus is revised. Prepare the entire syllabus and focus on the application using the past paper. So what you need to see, you have to first understand what is the paper will look like to you, and that can easily would able to possible. Once you know what and how the paper will look like to you, you now need to prepare the paper structure, and that is something can be possible. So once you're done with the paper structure, knowing what all kind of the paper would be there, what kind of the question will be there, the next thing is about preparing yourself for the exam. Second is going to be the foundation build. So suppose if you would be having like knowing about, okay, this is the skeleton of the paper and what all the things which is out there, so it will give you some kind of the loophole which you need to prepare, and the loophole is nothing but about the content. So what you know, once you know what is a skeleton, what you have to do, you have to use only one main source. It could be Kaplan, BPP, ACCA, or Total Notes. You can use only one notes and build your conceptual understanding before moving to the practice. And believe me, this conceptual understanding is basically nothing but the loophole which has been identified from your paper analysis. Whatever the analysis you're performing in this very first stage, it will give you what all you need to prepare, and in this stage foundation knowledge you will build up that knowledge, right? So what is going to be the paper strategy, which is something genetic I would suggest you. Suppose you do have a skill level, knowledge level. For those, what you can do, you can use Kaplan or BPP kit, either one of them, and use it along with the ACCA study. Now these are the two things which should be done only after once you're done with the conceptuality. So once you know the conceptuality, you can go through this combination ACCA study with the Kaplan or BPP. That would be sufficient for you to score a good marks. Practice study for the professional level, it should be including 16 to 20 exam attempt. It does mean around 5 years, because ultimately in each year you will be having a 4 exam attempt. That would give you, so suppose if I'm asking about 16 to 20, so it would mean 4 to 5 years past paper. This is all what you have to do, because ultimately you will see the rhythm, the repetitiveness, and the skeleton of how the paper is going to be tested. Question across the Kaplan, BPP, and study are going to be similar in the conceptual and conceptuality, and the difficulty will be. So what you have to do, you have to follow the Kaplan or BPP, either one of them, and then whatever the new question which are there in the ACC job, that is what going to be your target. Avoid using too many sources simultaneously, because that will distort your attention. That will disturb you. That will really disturb you in understanding what I have done so far. Okay, because ultimately if you'll be using multiple sources, your time will got it up, and you're not able to identify, you're not able to observe what you have done in the limited period of time. Now, so once you know what all the type of the paper which will be there, what all type of the question will be there, you have to build up a conceptual understanding. Once you would be having a conceptual understanding, what you have to do, you have to go for the section wise test. Attempt section wise test after completing this topic. So this is what you have to done before moving to a particular topic again, right? Suppose they are like four syllabus area A, B, C, D. So once you're done with the A, go for a section wise attempt. Okay, section wise test for B, C, and D. So once you're all done, you have to attempt a full mock later on. But before that, what you need to do, you have to ensure that you are fully prepared from the section wise understanding, because that will further help you out in which section area you weak, and that will further help you out in the revision stage to prioritizing that particular section area. This is what the many this is what many students do use, has a kind of like improvisation, right? Now, believe me, guys. So once you will be reaching at this stage, or even concluding at this stage, there's certain things which you need to do, which many does not. Is that going through the technical article? Believe me, this technical article are given by the ACCA examining team itself. They basically ask you what you should be thinking on while you're preparing for the paper, what we're expecting from you. So this is all what you need to know, and that can only be able to know when you will be going through the technical article. So read the ACCA technical article to understand, examine the expectation of what the examiner is looking on, and they will help your answer quality, structure, and the professional mindset. They will give you some kind of the vocabulary which you will be using in the drafting your answer. So once you go through the technical article, now you need to go through the examiner report. These are the two of the important article, two of the things which you should be using. And believe me, this is one of my personal example. From the moment I started using this technical article and examiner report, my marks has been increased by 10%, and I have not seen any back in any of my papers since I have applied using these other two things. Now, examiner report are basically the kind of a thing which state what mistake which has been done by the student in the last attempt, which you should be avoiding. These are the report which will be providing the analysis of what was asked, what was the mindset of the examiner, and what they have given marks for, what they have deducted marks for. This is all what been given. So it is basically help you in identifying common student which were doing a mistake and which could have resulted in the failure. So what is something you have to avoid? Learn what is something need to avoid in the exam, and use difficult question included in the exam report strategically. So in your exam report, you will see the exam report for each of the paper which is out there, and the exam report you will see there's so many difficult question. It could be MCQ, it could be like full flash question. They are difficult question, and ECCA do repetitively test those. So what is something you need to do is go through those question and prepare the exam report nicely. And lastly, not the last, but you have to look on that you will be doing the full mock practice. This is again what important, because ultimately once you will be going through the section which says, what next thing is that you have to prepare yourself for a full mock, because ultimately in the exam this is all what you're going to see. You will see the exactly how it is going to be presented. So you can observe this, the main thing, that in the very first initial stage I explained you that you have to go to the exam in the early stage and then come back on the full mock. This is what the loophole which in between you are filling on. So attempt at least 3 full mock under the time conditions to know how you can manage your time properly. Mocks are the best indicator for the real exam readiness. This is all what you need to do, and this is what the final exam day strategy, which is something you need to look on. And believe me, whatever you do prepare in those last 3 months is going to be the reflection how you're going to perform in those 3 and 50 minutes, which is going to be available for you. So your 3 months preparation is going to be judged on what you're going to perform on those 3 hours 50 minutes. So how effective, how efficient, how prepared you are for those 3 hours and 50 minutes is going to be the decider whether what is going to be the result for you. So your 3 months of the preparation must be converted in the performance in those 3 hours and 50 minutes. So how you well prepare, how mentally you are strong there is going to be the test for you. So one of my recommendation would be that to complete the 100% of the paper. Believe me, if you guys were able to complete the 100% of the paper, it is going to bring some good chances for you to clear your ACC exam, because ultimately it will always be better to attempt 100% of the paper rather than attempting the perfectly answered for 75% of the paper. So average answer across 100% attempt are better than perfectly answer for the only 70%, because ultimately any chance you're pushing yourself closer to the 100 marks, you're crossing a chance, you're increasing the chance crossing of 100 marks, right? Because ultimately this the topic of the video was about to how to clear AC exam the very first attempt. Doing all this will help you in passing your paper, not just a rank. For a rank, you probably would be getting also, but this video was discussing about how you can pass your paper in the very first attempt. So if I just have to summarize in the last 1 minute, in that case, I would say disclaimer: do not compare yourself, because you're the different person from another one who's out there. Second thing is about start with the exam only. So you probably would be having a doubt like what all the type of the question will be there in the exam. So why not to go the exam CV platform and just off the board all the kind of the thing which is out there. Okay, that will give you the loophole, that will give you the topic which you need to prepare, and then you will be going to the step number 3, that is about the foundation knowledge, and that will talk about what all you have to prepare, right? Once you will be knowing what you need to prepare, you will be into the foundation level, you will be bringing up, you will be doing something to build up your conceptual understanding, and then I have discussed how you will be preparing for the skill level, knowledge level, and the professional level, and then you have to perform the section wise test, and then going through the technical article exam report. Additional thing which is something you have to do, which should be the part of your preparation, because ultimately believe me, you will be thanking me later on this video, but that is my request, that is going to be my urge to you, each one of you, that you should be relying on this two other sources which is out there. And then full mock are again welcome, and then last thing is about how well you can complete your paper, and how how closer you can go to the 100 marks preparation will boost up the passing chance for yourself. So this is all what I just wanted to clear in an understanding like how you can clear your ACC exam in the very first attempt. So this is going to be my recommendation, that you subscribe to this channel, because there's so many things going to come across this channel where I will be helping you in the preparation of the ACCC, Servants of Select, and CISA. I will be bringing up a Servants of Select certification for you too. And if you're watching this lecture, you might already have this access to that video, which are fully available over the YouTube channel. With this, I Pramod Pandey faculty will be taking signing off. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Have a good time. Bye bye.